Hello, Pisces. Welcome to your, Happy New Year. Happy 2025. Can't even believe this. I am here with your January reading. Sorry, it's been a hot minute since I've posted anything. But here we go. We're going to dive in. I'm going to give you a little bit of taste of what's going on with love for some of you, for all whoever gets to watch this. Hopefully it resonates for you. Wanted to vibe in on some love energy for January, or whenever you watch this, it could be relevant for you. So let's go ahead and see what we've got. I did shuffle from several different decks and pulled them with the intent of understanding what Pisces needs to know about love for 2025 for January. Okay, here we go. Let's see what we've got. We've got a couple cards in the reverse. So this is like challenging energy. Sorry about the glare here. We've got blessed in reverse and we've got chaos and conflict. Blessed in reverse. This card is normally about recognizing what has come into your life that is a blessing, obviously, and how that's typically a gift, something wonderful that seems like it's unearned. It arrives unexpectedly. But when it's in the reverse, this is a message about needing to have a little bit more, humility and grace, especially when we receive something that is seemingly an unearned gift, right? You didn't gain this by your own desires or actions. This is about to be who you need to be. You can no longer do what you did. So this is about shifting. It's about changing patterns. It's about perhaps hitting rock bottom and then now needing to do something very different in order to get back up to the top. And that requires a lot of humility and surrender. It requires a lot of admitting, like, okay, I've made some mistakes, or okay, this way that I've been doing things isn't working, or okay, maybe it's time for me to actually get some help and perspective with these patterns that I keep repeating. And then once you do that work, that's when the blessings come. So this is about being very honest with yourself about what's necessary right now for your own well-being in relationship. Like, what do you have to be really honest with yourself about, because you're finally at this place where there's nothing to do but go up. So think of it as like rock bottom. Okay, chaos and conflict. It's interesting. This is a 22 card and this is a 33 card. So there's some master numbers there that maybe you've been seeing those numbers, Pisces, who knows? Chaos and conflict, though, this is about disarray. It's being at cross purposes. It's about, having tension with opposites in, maybe not getting along with somebody. So that's interesting. Like, old patterns are creating, this, like, reinvesting in the same old patterns are creating the same like situation over and over again. And it could just be like you're going in circles within this relationship and you keep finding yourself in the same place. And chaos and conflict in reverse, though, this is a card about it's finally time to like restore order. Okay. It might be a time to negotiate things. It might be a time to sit down and have discussions about how things need to happen differently. Or it may be a time to have discussions about parting ways, right? Hey, this isn't working. What do we need to do in order for it to work, for us to have a harmonious partnership, or a harmonious breaking apart? So even though this seems like chaos, this is an opportunity to see like how everything is in divine order. Are things falling apart? Are things crazy? Is this tension driving you toward making some sort of decision? This is a powerful time. So it's an opportunity to resort all the elements that seem to be like, say, look at how his stripes are turning into spots, right? Everything's kind of like breaking apart and falling away and reorganizing themselves into something new. Things are already stirred up, right? So take advantage of this opportunity to reorganize everything into something new. And it doesn't have to be scary, right? Every step of the way, you're going to discover what it is that you need and you'll know how you need to move. So just being present in this stirred up scenario, like, okay, things are wild. Let's start to figure out how things need to land in order for us to move forward. So don't be afraid to step in to reorganization and finding divine order in this chaos. Pisces, that's pretty wild energy. Okay, let's see what the tarot has to say. So we've got, oh fuck, the Devil in reverse, the Fool in reverse, and Death and Rebirth. Holy buckets, Pisces. Okay, Devil in reverse, you are coming out of a cycle of being tied and bound to something, or restricted, or quite honestly addicted to something, right? So the Devil is about a need for liberation. It's about materialism. It's about being stuck. It could be an abusive cycle. When this is in the reverse, this is you preparing to be like released. You are ready for release. It's freedom from the grip of whatever has been holding you or tying you. This is being at the cusp of a breakthrough. It also can be avoiding seeing your role in your own like perpetuation of suffering, right? So being very honest with yourself about how you have been giving your power away and why. And then, realizing how you've created your own scenario of helplessness in that process. So this is like the Devil in reverse is you finally breaking away from that, breaking those chains. So that's good energy. Like you're ready to move forward. This Fool card is, quite literally, it could be like, how have you been being a fool? Right? This is also resisting, like stepping into your new journey. So the Fool is about stepping forward into something new. It's about adventure. But this also in the reverse is assuming that you have the answer. It's rash or impulsive choices. So you're trying to protect yourself against that, Pisces. I understand that. So what Spirit is saying is like, yes, you're ready, but be mindful about your decision process. Be very thoughtful. Have a plan for what you're going to do, how you're going to move forward. Investigate all the opportunities or all the possibilities before you jump in. This is about just being very thoughtful, but it's also about not getting stuck in that loop of analysis paralysis. Like it's time for you to go. It's time for you to move. However that looks, either you're leaving or you're advancing the relationship, but things need to get sorted out. This is, don't be rash about it. Be thoughtful, have a plan, but don't get stuck like in analysis paralysis either. Don't get stuck waiting in that loop. Because for real, Pisces, this is like a moment of rebirth, right? Something old is dying, so something new can take its place. That's beautiful energy. That's definitely energy of renewal. So it's transformation, it's transition. This is new awareness. Like you're finally realizing, what do I need to do, how I need to do it, and when I need to do it. And it's endings. It's an ending of something so that something new can start. So you're being initiated into this process. And I love that. I love like how there's a bright, shiny star inside this hood, right? Like you have a lot to look forward to, Pisces. Okay, let's see what else we have. Your girlfriends. Well, actually, I'm going to go for this one. This is a deck called the Shaman's Dream. Oh, the root girl, disowned self. How, like, I want to ask you, Pisces, how have you abandoned yourself in this process? How have you let yourself down? How have you felt like you have been alone, right? How have you abandoned yourself, Pisces? And it's time to collect yourself. It's time to stand firm. It's time to be solid. It's time to grow your roots and be strong. Okay. And let's see. Your girlfriend's No BS. Love Oracle. Okay, to be truly seen is a lovely feeling. You know when that's happening and when it's not. Trust your fucking vibes on this. You already know the answer. And absolutely self-love, baby. Prioritize deep love for the magical bitch you are. How have you abandoned yourself? It's time to come back to who you are. It's time to step into your power so that you can be reborn and so that something new can take root and grow. Okay. This is also a love deck that I cannot remember what it's called, but we're going to see what this is. Look deep within your heart and you will feel my love. My love for you is as deep as the ocean. I think that's you, Pisces, talking to yourself. And how appropriate. My love is as deep for you as the ocean. That's beautiful. How Piscean. Okay, Pisces, I am strong. What was I just saying? I love how this works, right? It's time for you to grow your roots. Be that rooted girl. Be strong. Come back to yourself and make the choices for you that will honor your way forward. All right, Pisces, wishing you the best of luck for this relationship, for this way forward. I love you.